So, okay, recording in progress. Big Brother is listening. Sorry?
I had to press continue on there, on my screen.
Oh, okay. So you had to accept?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Topic Talk. I'm Jess, a survivor of chronic illness and your host. This topic is about connecting to yourself. This is Sue. She is someone who lives wholeheartedly as a 50-year-old woman, is reflective of her achievements, losses, and contributions to the various communities she lives in. Hey, Sue.
Hi, Jess. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. In 2 to 3 minutes maximum, can you please tell us what helps you feel more connected to yourself and why that's important to you?
Okay, so what helps me stay connected to myself is, I guess, an overarching approach to my whole life, my whole lived experience of celebrating the good things and the achievements that I've had along the way, such as becoming a mother after my stroke, working in a field that I was passionate about, self-care. Self-care is always a big one. My priority to be as kind to myself and nurturing to myself as possible. And I guess some specific scenarios of that approach would be to smile, smile and take that memory or that feeling and make it bigger. Like I do walk around with a smile on my face lots of times, and it's just because I'm aware that I've had a lot of trauma in my life, and I try to put my best foot forward always.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, but also acknowledging the losses that I've had in my past. So, for example, my stroke and the loss of a baby prior to that stroke, and also his historical factors which happened prior to my stroke, which was I'm actually a survivor of childhood sexual abuse, and that was something that nobody was really aware of that when I went on to have those events, those major events, the stroke. Mm-hmm. So I carried all of that with me in silence. And so to be able to be in situations now where I'm able to be believed and I'm accessing support in following some things up that have been really painful for me over the years. So I need to balance. I need to find a balance of how I continue to contribute to my various communities that I'm in. It's not just the physical communities here, but the online communities, and that helps me stay connected to myself. It's not to say I get it right all the time, but I certainly try. I try my hardest. So yeah, I think becoming back involved with in stroke spaces only 5 years ago now, and that was like nearly 25 years after my stroke, has been amazing. It's the connection that I've felt from hearing other people's, specifically young people's, because I was 22 when I had my stroke, and I didn't identify with being a victim. I didn't identify with so much of the information that was out there at the time. So the need to self-resource myself when I was turning up for appointments or turning up to whatever was in front of me, and I felt that nothing was meeting my needs. So I took on board what I could, but at the same time was going, okay, well, I'll just have to gain strength for the next approach. And that was a continual cycle that I went through. Yeah, all those things.
Amazing.
Help me stay connected.
Thank you so much, Sue. It's
okay.
Quite incredible to think that you would have to experience all those things, and you remind us that, you know, we don't just go through potentially one major trauma, we can go through many. And yes. And also, you know, you think about how, I guess, ignorant people are about stroke today, let alone when you were 22, and how hard that would have been, and how much resilience and that journey of learning to therefore reconnect with yourself would be a continuous one. And
Yes.
and I'm so grateful that you were able to share so vulnerably those examples and so honestly.
Yes, and I'm a very private person, and so it's been a big journey to uncover this part of me that's a bit more public.
Beautiful, Sue. Thank you. Now, Sue and I would love to hear from you. What helps you reconnect with yourself, and why is that important to you? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, perfect.